Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and also the like button, supporting the channel, helping it to grow. We're going to do a reading for Leo, January 2021, Sun, Moon and Rising sign. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate is not for you. And if the reading doesn't resonate, look at your moon or rising sign. Now, Leo, we're going to talk about 2021 energy, the overall energy. You're not going to see my face or me talking. We're going to look at the cards. It was suggested. Somebody wanted to see the cards in a reading, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's all about change this year, Leo, and doing things different. So let's see how we go with this. But it's a special year for you, Leo, particularly with relationships. And this unusual combination of Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius kind of brings you this, because Jupiter's expansion, Saturn's the teacher, the master, doing things properly. It brings an energy in for you, helping you to take action around personal projects, and you personally, but personal projects that you've wanted to get going for a while, Leo. You also have Mars in Leo for the whole year, well, the energy for that year coming through your sign. And Mars helps us. It gives us the confidence, the courage, the energy, the push forward. It boosts your confidence, your energy around any personal projects that you haven't been able to get off the ground. 2021 will be it, Leo. Now let's look what the cards have to say. Let's get, oh, they're jumping out everywhere. What are you got me to talk about, Leo? Straight away, we have the Empress card. Now the Empress is about a new you, a birth, a pregnancy, a birth of a new you. But we're going to remember the Empress is all queens in one. She understands abundance, self-nurture, self-care. She understands that she creates wealth and abundance around her constantly because she understands that abundance comes from your attitude, your mind, your energy, and being all queens in one when you need to. So she understands abundance. She's very abundant, very loving, very nurturing, followed up by the Mother card, which is the all-loving mother, the nurturer, the carer, the worker, takes care of everyone, goes to work. He, she, male, female, doesn't matter. This is an overall energy. So we're really focused here on nurturing energy, where you've been giving to a lot of people, places or situations, Leo. But they're calling for a rebirth. A death and rebirth is happening to you, Leo, starting in the month of January. So taking care of everybody else is wonderful and necessary, but abundance is created when we also nurture ourselves and do our personal projects. And there has to be some death and rebirth around that. But we're going to look into that more because I'm not super clear on what the message is at the moment. But let's just get some more. We don't want to jump ahead here. What's the message for Leo? Yeah, taking a new path, a leap of faith. Looking at your long-term security, stability, going very inward about that and rethinking it. A personal growth. Here it is, the Hermit card, going inward, soul connection, personal growth. Long-term security, stability. This could be about something you personally want to get off the ground, or whether it's career, anything, can be anything, a relationship, a career, a home, family, anything. You put it where it resonates, Leo, but this is looking at things long term, generally financial or security or stability. You're going very inward here, and when you go very inward, and whatever makes you go inward, which we'll find in a minute with the clarifiers, it makes you re-evaluate and rethink everything. Yes, you've built a wonderful abundant crop here, or you're quite happy and content where you are, or you're okay doing what you're doing, but this person's thinking there's got to be more, or I've done this, what's next? So there's a lot of what's next, but there's also a lot of going inward, something coming in for some of you that makes you rethink your long-term security and stability. In a good way, I just heard, in a good way, all right? Mid-January, we're asked to take the new path, the zero, the full, the new journey, the new adventure, trust, faith, loyalty in the universe. You know, it's scary, yes, but we need to take the new path. But you're struggling here, Leo, with that. This is depression. This is feeling isolated, alone, too up in my head. And this is about speaking out, taking action, speaking up and speaking out. And I think that's about you personally, or your path or direction, or your personal growth, or something you want to get off the ground that you've been struggling with. It's time to step up and step out and do it and say it, or put it out there and do it. But let's get some clarifiers here of, oh, they're jumping. These, I've done a fair few readings, but now they're jumping, Leo. You are ready. Home life. Okay. When I say home life, it doesn't mean you're at home with kids and family. If you are, that's what I mean by home life. It could be where you live. It could be, home life could be, do I feel at home where I live? Am I around the right people? Does this feel like home to me? Or this career, is this, you know, giving me this nurturing, loving connection, this home feeling? And anything that's not, you're moving forward. You're putting all your skills, all your knowledge, everything you've got, and you're putting in the boat and you're moving forward, Leo. Particularly around anything that's not bringing you nurture, or where you're not nurturing yourself. And that's with the Empress there. You're moving past old heart, old pain, old struggles, old hurt, old restrictions, things that were holding you back. There is a new birth of you, Leo. It's time to nurture and get back into your energy and move on from anything that's not nurturing you as well. You can nurture others, but what's not nurturing you, whether it's a job, career, family, place, situation, you will know what it is individually. There's death and rebirth called here. Now, for some of you, this is my twin flame card, meeting that person that brings peace and harmony. We work together. We don't affect each other's energy. We hang out. We're doing the same things. It's a beautiful, peaceful union. They're both on the same path, doing the same things. It can be represent nostalgic, thinking, you know, of the past. It could be someone of the past and they're calling for death and rebirth here. Okay, there's got to be a complete ending and beginning and death and rebirth of you. It is time to move on, Leo. It's time to move forward. It's time to take the new path, the new way of being, doing. Take the risk, take the adventure. And when I say risk, I don't mean be risky. I mean any path we've never been on before. It's scary, it's new. We are kind of taking a risk because we haven't done this before. It feels risky. But you're ready. You're ready for the adventure. You need it. Yeah. Okay. Leo, for some of you here, I'm sorry to say this, but January there could be a third-party situation that creates you a lot of distress, a lot of sadness, a lot of disappointment. Now, that could be in a relationship, it could be a friendship. Third party can be many things, so children, whatever, but you'll know where it fits. And I think that's why above you're moving on. You will move on. Okay, if this is the third party situation in a relationship, you'll move on, Leo. I can see you're going to do that. You're going to call for death and rebirth. You want this equalness. You want harmony, peace, and I think you're going to move on. For others of you, this is really, I just heard this from Spirit. For others of you, Leo, Okay, there's 3 groups here. For others of you, there's connections, friends, groups, associations that actually aren't making you happy, that actually bring a lot of either depression, sadness, like take away your self-esteem. Or something said that affects you or affects your self-esteem here. Makes you feel lower, puts you down, or people or friends that put you down. And the minute you speak up or speak out or take action or just move on or move forward or whatever the situation calls for, look at the abundance that's coming through for you. Some of you have got people, places, situations that kind of talk and they're all in union as a group, but you're not feeling that, or you don't believe that, or you're not believing or agreeing with what they're talking about. This person doesn't feel they fit in, or they're not on the same page as these people. And Leo, it's time for you to acknowledge that and you to move forward to what makes you feel happy, abundant, flow, joyful, creative, uplifts you. Because and this represents the new path, and this represents you need to take the new path. And that path's going to bring more than you expect, more abundance than you expect. But here, Leo, a lot of mental energy, not emotion, not connected to my emotions, making too many head and too much analysing, way too much analysing. They're saying take the new path. These people do not make you happy. People, place, situations, group, connection, whatever. Move on. You're going to review your long-term security and stability. There it is, Leo. There's your card popping in. Courage, strength. You are going to get the strength to move forward personally in a situation, be it a career, relationship, job, or personal growth within yourself. You're going to look at your long-term security and stability. You've got the courage there. There's something very deep within your soul. It's to do with connection, feeling connected or wanting to feel connected to someone or something. Job, career, personal growth, but I think it's to someone or something. And this is romance, this is love, this is an offer. For some of you, you've wanted to make an offer forward to someone, but you're holding back. It's secret, you're inward. This is going inward, or there's a love offer connection that you're thinking about or want to move towards, or something you feel emotionally connected to that is in alignment with your soul or a soul calling, or it's making you go very inward, and it made you rethink who or what is around you. And that's made you rethink everything. How security, stability can be your career, can be money, but it can be how you live life, how you see long term. You're not seeing these connections as long term or even fulfilling anymore. There's something deeper, or you're looking for something deeper, or you want something deeper, or something. For most of you, there is a love connection here, or a connection to someone or something that's in my soul. When I say love, I mean this took me inward. This has touched your soul, and here you're just it's made you rethink everything, and it's made you realise you've got a lot of different choices, and there's a lot of different cups, and they've all got something in them. So this is like having more options than you thought, or cancel that. I heard this is about something that touched your soul or has romantic or connection. Made you realise there might be there's many different, ways to, let's say it's a relationship. Here's the best example I can give. Let's say something deep inside you, or love, or a connection has touched your soul. But that connection, let's say, is something out of the norm for you, or not how you saw yourself in a relationship, or not a career you saw yourself in, or not a group or a friends group that you saw yourself in. But this, whatever's touched your soul, or this connection, has really made you rethink that there is more, and although what I had was good, I need more, or there's more to this, because I'm not fulfilled here. And this is saying to look at you. All these cups have something in it. This is looking at things from different ways, or, you know, different ways of getting what you want, or through different people, place, situations that you didn't think. There's more options, more opportunities, but you're thinking about it. This isn't taking action, Leo, this is thinking about it. So by the end of January, Leo, you are reviewing your long-term security and stability, be it money, finances, or relationship, or connection to groups, friends, associations. Something has touched your soul and you want to reach out and connect to this person, place, or situation, whether it's a career, a job, or a person. Feels very romantic to me, and it's really made you rethink how you built your life, how you grew your life, what you grew, what you've got around you. And it's made you realise there's more cups out there, and those cups have amazing things in them, and I didn't see it that way. Or see that they were there, but it's made me think, wow, it's opened my eyes. Yep. Oh, wow, yep. For a lot of Leos, you'll be leaving someone, you know your worth, you're taking action, you're moving forward. Anything that's not nurturing you, and some of you are moving towards someone that is more nurturing, that knows their worth, that takes action. Could be a fire sign, could be another fire sign. Some of you are going to move towards a fire sign, away from, let's say, an earth sign to a fire sign. Some of you, where you're not being nurtured, you're moving on and you're moving towards another person here. Definitely receiving is coming in, change is coming in, that makes you move past the hurt. Someone here's focused on their Emperor or Empress. That's why I keep going back to the love thing. This feels more like a love reading to me that's trying to come through, because we've got death and rebirth around. That can be sometimes my twin flame, or feeling in union with someone, or finding that person that's just like your twin or your equal or your divine counterpart, or we're on the same page, wanting the same things, liking the same things, hanging out, doing the same hobbies, whatever it is. If you're being nostalgic about the past and having trouble letting go, they're calling for death and rebirth. Standing in your true authenticity, putting the past behind you and moving forward. 2 up in your head here, thinking too much and rethinking your security, stability, finances. They're telling you to take the new path, whether that's a relationship or a career. Yeah, wow. Oh, Leo. Personal growth, with its relationships within yourself. I'd say a lot of you have outgrown someone here, a group, friends, associations, a family member, a partner, a job, a career. Someone's very unhappy here and they're done. They're mentally, emotionally, physically. This is burnout. This is I'm done. I'm over it, and I don't even fit here anymore, or I don't want to, or there's news coming through that is going to rock your world. Leo, it makes you, they're saying take action here. It'll make you take action. It'll make you stand up for yourself. And when you do, the abundance comes in, and then you're going to rethink everything. And here you are rethinking everything, Leo. Long-term security, stability. So some of you, there is a relationship upset here. Some of you will be moving on and taking the new path, and you know it, even though you're a bit nostalgic about hanging on or moving forward. Some of you will be moving forward where you're not nurtured in relationships, or wherever your personal growth's being held back. Yep. At the end, where I said there's lots of choices, opportunities coming in, different ways of looking at it, you're really thinking about it. Something's come in here that's made you rethink your life, what you've built, how you built it, what's been abundant for you. There's more out there, and this is a ending or a completion of a karmic cycle and a new karmic cycle, and whatever's coming in is very karmic for you, Leo. Something romantic, love, or touched your heart or your soul, or made you go very inward or want to reach out. It is slow. Take your time. This is telling you, take your time, go slow, put things. The Knight of Pentacles, he plans for long term. Or whatever's taken you inward or coming into your life, they are long term. This is slow, practical. You'll get to know them, or they'll get to know you, or or there's planning in it. There's long-term planning and taking it slow to build a long-term foundation. I always say the Knight of Pentacles gets to know you before they ask you out on a date, so that they give you the right date. They wait for their perfect moment. Let's say it was a job or career. Yep, you're going to slowly put things in place and move towards that. What's given you the strength and reviewed? There's something here that has upset you with a group, association, partnership, whatever it is. It makes you move on. It's happened because there's more abundance for you to move on, Leo. It's given you the strength and the courage to finally review your long-term plan, goal, security, stability, how you thought life was going to go. And you were dealing with a very immature person, or a selfish person, or someone who offered more than they gave, or talked more than they did, or didn't walk. This is someone who they talk, but they don't walk the walk, okay? It can be someone a bit immature, a bit nasty, a bit hasty, they're a page. They're not very emotionally mature. They're not very evolved. They're a page. They're not a knight. They're not a king. They're not an emperor. They're a page. They've got a lot of learning and growing to do, or they're very young or immature, or they're just learning. They've got a lot to learn. You want a new beginning here, Leo. By the end of January, something's very clear to you. You might take it. So we've got Knight of Pentacles, new beginning, abundant new beginning. Things have to be put in place for this to happen, because it's gone very inward. What? Oh, you'll get success in this. This trumps, it's passion. Something's definitely come in here for you, Leo. Okay, if it's a career, a person, a soul alignment, personal growth for you. It is your new beginning. You're going to plan to come in. It's passionate. It took you into your soul. It's romantic. It's reaching out. It's connection, and it is absolute success that trumps every card in the deck. Tell me about the karma, please. Yeah, Leo, you've been around a lot of deceit and deception, or deceitful people or deceptive people, and I think this is what you find out here. If you've been very deceptive or deceitful, maybe that's it, but I've got a feeling it's the other way, Leo. I'm sorry to say that, but guess what? That deceit, that deception brings you absolute clarity, and it was karmic, and it brings options and choices, and it makes you review everything, and something's coming that's very touching your soul, whether that's a career, personal growth, relationship. And we could have been deceiving ourselves about people, places and situations, or how something should be or how it should go, and that was a karmic lesson for you. But look how clear you are. They said 2 more cards. Absolute heart alignment, Leo. Now, Leo, I think, don't be too fixed, too rigid, too stuck in your ways, hang on too tightly, because if you have, that's probably where you've been deceiving yourself a bit. This is absolute overwhelming heart alignment, where you've been blocked, couldn't get out, couldn't make way. You've been around people who weren't working with you or for you. You thought they were. You thought they were leading you to your wish fulfillment, and they're not. There's a closing of a cycle, Leo. And the Lover's card. You are moving forward to this soul connection, something that takes you in deeply, makes you review everything. It's heart connection. It's the Lover's passion. Now that's in a relationship, or your current relationship needs to be reviewed and get there and sorted, but I kind of feel like this is not to do with couples that are already in a couple and happy. Or if it's just you personally with a career, or you, or where you need. This is also represents passion. If this was a career, this is in passion with my career. Use your intuition. Get very triggered in your head, Scorpio. I can see that. Sorry, Scorpio. I was looking at the Scorpio card, the High Priestess. They're saying you need to use your intuition here, not your head. You know, trust your instincts, trust what you're feeling. Stop conflicting that and going up in your head and analysing too much, Leo. So, anything that's not nurturing you, Leo, I think you're going to move on from anyway. Towards the start of the month, mid-month, there is something that is revealed, exposed, you hear about it. It doesn't look good to me, or it's going to end situation, or you don't see a person, place, or situation in a certain light, or groups, or a job, or connection. And it actually brings in this amazing heart alignment, soul connection, whether it's your career, new groups, new friends, or a partnership. Looks a lot about love to me, and it makes you rethink everything, Leo. So let's get out of our head and let's trust our instinct and get in connection with that. Okay, Leo, Happy New Year. I hope this just gives you the energy to get really focused this year. For a lot of you, look at that, beautiful. There's a beautiful union coming in. All right, Leo, I've got to wrap it up. Happy New Year. I'll see you next month.